guys, we got a short video for you guys today, how to improve your deadlift. This isn't another tutorial on how to do a deadlift with the perfect form and everything. These are going to be workouts to improve your max. If you want to know the tips and the tutorial and everything, the link for that video will be in the description box below, so you guys can check that out and then come back to this one when you're trying to improve your max. So we got 4 workouts for you today. First of all, number 1, if you're trying to improve your deadlift, just do more deadlifts. I know it sounds really simple, but a lot of people are looking to strengthen their deadlift, but they don't want to deadlift 3 times a week. If you want to strengthen your deadlift, deadlift more often, and do a lot more reps with lighter weight, because this will get your muscle memory practice, and that form will be there whenever you do heavier weight, whenever you practice that much. But make sure whenever you're doing this, you're keeping good form, because practice doesn't make perfect, perfect practice makes perfect. Number 2 we have for you is if you're having struggles with the bottom half portion of the deadlift. So this is from the ground to about your knees. This is the part that uses your glutes and your hamstrings more than your lower back. So the thing to strengthen that is going to be straight leg deadlifts. You've seen it in another video before, but you're just keeping your knees slightly bent the whole time and not really moving, not really bending your knees any, just keeping them in that slightly bent position and then just doing a deadlift. When you're focusing on this, do lighter weight and really focus on driving your hips forward. Another thing that can help with this kind of stuff is squats, leg press. Any of these workouts are going to strengthen your legs, because that bottom portion of the deadlift is pretty much all your legs. Now, our third workout, if you're having problems with the top portion of the deadlift, so your knees up, actually locking it out to get that heavy weight, put the rack up, put a bar on the rack, and then keep the bar just above your knees. So tuck your knees underneath the bar and just work on locking out. But for this, you're going to load up weight. You're going to want to do at least 80%, if not more, than your max, and you're going to want to rep it out as many times as you can. You're only moving the bar a few inches, and it doesn't even seem like you're doing a lot of workout, but this isolates the lower back and really helps on that lockout when you're trying to get a new max. The fourth thing for you isn't really an exercise, it's more of a stretch. If you're having pain in your deadlift, or if you're just struggling with deadlift in general, just the motion of the deadlift, not so much the weight, it's probably a lack of mobility in your hips. So this stretch is really good to improve your mobility in your hips. You can do it before bed at night, you can do it when you wake up, you can do it before or after your workout. I recommend trying to do it at least once a day if you're really serious about trying to get your deadlift up and trying to get your mobility up in your hips. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to sit on the ground, you're going to have one of your legs out like 90 degrees from your body and 90 degrees from the other leg, and they're both going to form 90-degree angles with your lower leg. It sounds pretty confusing, but you can see here in the video it's a pretty simple movement, and what you're going to do, whichever leg is on the is like facing down, like the inside of your leg is facing down, you're going to want to raise that, keeping the other knee on the ground as long as possible until you can't, and then you're going to go up into a sitting position and then go down to the other side. Again, putting that other leg down before you try to put the other leg completely down before you move the second leg. And then you're just going to go back. You're going to go back and forth a few times, just really stretch out your hips. When you're doing this, try to stay sitting forward the whole time. You'll see here I use my hand to rest a little bit, as my hip mobility is not really that great right now with my inside hip mobility. So you'll see me use my hand to balance a lot, but doing this every day, you'll eventually get to the point where you can just sit up on it and you can just rotate without even using your hands to balance. And that's the overall goal here, is to get the ultimate hip mobility, and that's going to help improve your deadlift and keep you safe on deadlift and prevent injury. So that's it for this video, guys. Definitely do this stuff if you want to improve your deadlift, get those new maxes. Hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you're checking us out on social media. We do Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat.